Are you looking to get started as an entrepreneur? If so, we're going to talk to you today about the 4 rules that you want to be aware of to get off to a great start as an entrepreneur. Rule number 1, don't quit your day job. The one thing that you're going to find out pretty quickly as an entrepreneur is that there are many obstacles that are going to be in your way. You're going to need firm financial standing to be able to really get this business off the ground, depending on what kind of business you're looking to get started. But if you have an opportunity to stay in that solid job while you work to build your entrepreneur empire, you need to do that. Make sure you stay on firm ground here. Don't jump the gun too quick to try to move from something that's already steady and working for you to something that you've got envisioned in your head, but you're still working out the kinks and you're still working to get yourself on firm standing. So be sure you don't quit your day job. Make sure that you're on a steady ground before you launch full blown into that entrepreneurship. Rule number 2, find your niche. Look around for the opportunities that are going to suit you and your talents. Look for the openings that have a void that you can fill in a way that meets the skill set that you have. There are many things out there that you can do. What you have to do is to match your talents, your drive, with the opportunity. And when that formula starts to work together and make sense for you, you have found the opening, you have found the opportunity, you have found your niche. Rule number 3, make sure that you have a strong online presence. Many times people don't think about the obvious. And so when you're getting your business started, you want to look at not only the resources that you're going to have to pay for that are going to help you to be successful, but look at the free resources that are out there, or look at the inexpensive resources that are out there. Now, one free or inexpensive resource that's out there is a website. You want to make sure you have a website in place, a solid website in place. And there are options out there that you can use, some more expensive than others, some that are free with limitations, but can also serve the purpose. Look for the resources that are going to help you to develop a solid website that'll answer the 5 W's: who, what, when, where, and why. When people get online and they start to look for your business, one of the first places they're going to look for is, where is your website? Where can they find out more information about you? One of the other things that you want to consider as you strengthen and develop your online presence is to make sure that you have the right social media presence as well. That's another place that people are going to look for you when they want to find out more information, when they want to potentially engage with you in a direct sense. So make sure that you've looked at the social media opportunities that are out there, you've looked at the platforms, and you've made a calculated decision based on research to understand which social media platforms are going to work best for you. But remember one thing, when you get started with social media, make sure that you have a solid game plan and make sure that you've identified the platforms that are truly going to work for you, your business, and the time that you have to devote. And finally, rule number 4, don't quit. There are going to be so many opportunities where you're going to look at it and say, man, this is just not working the way I thought. This is just not working as well as I thought. I didn't calculate this correctly. I didn't think about this part. That's where you have to make sure that you don't quit. Now, you want to do your research on the front end to make sure that you anticipate these things that could go wrong, or maybe you anticipate that it's going to take me maybe a year, 2, 3, 4 to really get things going and to really establish myself as an expert in my field, as a person who can provide the product that people want, and that I've perfected my product so that when I deliver it to people, they are not only receptive of it, but they can possibly become brand advocates for me. Now, when you are in the process of this, when you're going along your way, you're going to run into obstacles, some that you anticipated, some that you didn't anticipate. What you have to do is make sure that you are willing to endure to the end. Make sure that once you've put that good game plan in place, that you're willing to work hard, that you're willing to overcome the obstacles that you anticipated, and you're willing to persevere through the obstacles that maybe you didn't anticipate. Many opportunities are going to be there for you to step back and say, it's not working. There are going to be people who are going to discourage you and tell you that, hey, You tried it, but it's just not working. Pack it in, go home, try something else. That's where you have to fight through to the end if you truly believe in what you set out to do. If you truly believe in yourself, if you truly believe in your brand and or your product, you will endure to the end and you will not quit.